This is how to play the song Black Sabbath by the band Black Sabbath off of the album Black Sabbath. Recently, the guys at Premier Guitar were kind enough to have me host an episode of their Hooked series over on their YouTube channel. Do go ahead and check it out, but I played Black Sabbath and this version in particular, which of course is not in E standard as the original version was played, but is in B standard tuning. And so for today, I'm playing a 2022 Woodwright Warlord in B standard tuning. I've got a set of 12 to 62 strings on this thing, running that into a Weeping Demon wah for the big chords during the solo section and the outro. And then from the Weeping Demon, we are running into the Does It Doom Valpurgis iommic overdrive. Of course, this pedal is designed to emulate that crushing 70s Black Sabbath style guitar tone, a Dallas Rangemaster pushing a Laney Supergroup amplifier. And from there, we're running into the high bass input of a 1969 Laney LBO 60 watt Supergroup. Now, obviously for this lesson, I was going after a more modern style tone. We've got a humbucker guitar, down tuned. The Supergroup has the bass cranked, the mids are cranked. So not your typical iommi settings, but I thought it would be fun to take the song in a bit of a more modern direction. But otherwise, I'm playing it exactly how Tony would have played it in terms of fret locations. If you want to follow along with this lesson and every other lesson on the channel, you can download the complete tab for guitar, bass, and drums at patreon.com/doesitdoom. And while I'm not going to teach the solo today, you can obviously get the complete solo within that tab. And I'll also have a sound slice video tab that plays along with my playthrough, so you can break it up into sections, learn all the licks one by one, really easy, really fast. That's how I learned the solo, was just breaking it up into licks, playing them over and over at slow speed, slowly ramping up speed over time. And so I hope you can give it a shot as well. Now, on the record, Tony was obviously tuned to E standard, playing in the key of G minor, but because we are tuned down to B standard today, we are in the key of D minor, the classic opening riff. So So just that root 5 power chord at the 3rd fret. Then we're gonna grab that octave here on the 4th string with vibrato, with a trill between the flat 5th and the perfect 5th. And of course, this note is that tritone interval. The blues note or the diminished 5th really gives the riff that dissonant character. And then the little slide between the two, that's done more by Geezer on the recording, but if you ever watch Tony play it live, in the modern era, he's always doing that. And then as the verse begins, you dial your volume on your guitar way down, clean things up, get a much cleaner tone, and play the same notes. So the root, the octave, and the flat 5th. And just landing and sitting on that flat 5th is just super dissonant. And that's what really gives the riff that vibe. As things ramp up again towards the bridge section, we're gonna pick up the pace. This is all down picking. I remember Tony specifically in an interview many years ago talking about how he down picked this part to make it sound as heavy as possible. All natural minor scale. So I'm palm muting here, volume cranked up. And so for intervals here, again, like I mentioned, natural minor, you got the root, the minor 3rd, perfect 4th, perfect 5th, flat 6th. Then we're gonna hit these big chords with the wah. We've got a full, what would be G major in standard tuning, but D major here in B standard. And the 2nd chord here, just a bar chord down the entire 3rd fret. So just alternating back and forth. Then I stop the wah and we take it to the ending. As I mentioned, if you want to learn the solo for this one, check it out, patreon.com/doesitdo. Break it up lick by lick, run it through Guitar Pro, or use my interactive synced sound slice tab to watch along with the playthrough video. Break it up, slow it down, make it really easy to learn. I want to send out a huge thank you to everyone who supports this channel over on Patreon, with an extra special thank you to all of our Riff Lord and Riff Messiah tier producers. For more content like this, you can click the video directly below me. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you can do so by clicking the round subscribe icon. So until next time, always remember, Tony Iommi is your friend.